Hello there, Aries, and welcome to Secret Shaman Oracles and to your full moon oracle messages. I hope you're doing well, of course. And before we get into the reading, Aries, I do have a special channeled message from Spirit to you. Aries, brave spark of the zodiac, pause beneath this full moon and feel your fire soften. Spirit speaks. Not every battle is yours to carry forward. This is a moment to lay down the armor, if only for a breath, and remember that stillness can be strength too. Let the light of this moon reveal where your passion is ready to be redirected with divine clarity. Now, let's draw your full moon guidance. All right, Aries, let's find out. What does Spirit want you to know when it comes to your full moon oracle messages? And this is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, this is a timeless reading, but you want to listen to this on or around the full moon, okay, Aries? Oh, so you too need to be patient and silent at this time, and it is your ally at this time, okay? So think of patience as a spiritual ally, a spiritual backup weapon that you have, and silence as well. It may not be easy all the time, but there may be something that is gestating when it comes to dreams, new dreams being born, visions coming to fruition, because you are and have been patient. So why not go ahead and, give yourself a pat on the back, because Spirit appreciates your effort. Right now, Spirit wants you to fill in the gaps with a new routine, okay, Aries? So it's time to just kind of do something a little different. And even if it's just one thing that you add into your life, because there is something that you have space for. So you've already cleared the space in some area of your life, Aries. And Spirit is saying it's okay to fill it up with something. Maybe one thing at a time, maybe a new interest, a new hobby. Maybe it's something to do with another. Whatever it is, it's okay to keep it to yourself, though. That's the secret, too. I feel that whatever you end up, filling the gaps in, you want to keep this to yourself. And whoever is involved, if they are. And don't go beyond that. You're keeping something pure and sacred. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh, I love this. A new outcome is forming. Be ready. You're in the transition period. I mean, you're not really in the, okay, how do I say this? Okay, you've already completed something when it comes to a, spiritual or a personal transformation. And you're in the midst of embracing the arrival of what it is that, you have drawn to you because of your own transformation. I see you as this butterfly just kind of doing a little peekaboo behind that moon there. So I feel that there is something about an important encounter or special encounters at this time. Just be ready for some type of new outcome. And I wouldn't try to figure it out if I were you. But Spirit wants you to just be ready. Oh, okay. So you are going through the uncomfortable part of the moon's energy at this time. Yes, it's been uncomfortable, but know that Spirit is guiding you through it. In the meantime, all you got to do is remain patient and silent when it comes to your dreams, your visions, your plans, or maybe something, that you just can't figure out. Spirit is saying, ask Spirit. Don't ask others at this time. You don't want a bunch of noise or energies to pollute something that has not yet been born yet. Whatever you're going through that's uncomfortable, Spirit wants you to know you are being guided through this. Let's get a little bit more about this. To me, this is definitely signifying the moon energy in tarot And that is associated with specifically, you know, Pisces. I feel Cancer as well. But anyhow, let's continue and see a little bit more about this uncomfortable situation that Spirit is guiding you through. Oh, yeah, you are a spiritual warrior. I mean, this is just so fitting for your energy, your zodiac sign. Anyhow, yeah, forged in spirit, first and foremost, that's you. You're a warrior of light. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, buts, or about it. Not every battle is yours, though, Aries. You've done enough. You've done enough. Now, whatever you're going through, know that you're going to be rising up, or you have risen up to this place of power and remembrance. That's what's important, is that remembrance of who you really are and what you're made of. Forged by spirit. What else? Getting more rest is essential now. Take it easy. Learn how to take it easy if it's hard for some of you Aries, you know, because, you know, we get into patterns and behaviors, right? And you know, there's that thing about 21 days, right? It takes 21 days to create a habit or to break one. So if you've been feeling like you've been on the run or having to push something hard or think too much, do less of that. Wherever you feel that you've been pushing yourself or rushing, don't do it. Take time. It's essential. This is medicine right now. This is what Spirit is saying. Your spiritual medicine right now is to get more rest. And I get air sign with that as well. Building your faith muscles is a priority right now. And the only way you can do that is to get more rest. And it may be uncomfortable to rest, especially if you're so used to going. But I assure you that by taking time to unwind, and it may take some of you Aries more than a day, more than a week, maybe even a few weeks, who knows? Go with the rhythm of your own soul. Because as you can allow yourself to rest, you're going to continue to build your faith muscles and know that heaven is answering your prayers, that your blessings are coming. What else? That you don't walk alone either. The ancient ones walk among you. Oh my goodness, look at this. How many times is this going to come out about being a true spiritual warrior here? This is just so fitting for you. You're a warrior of light, a true spiritual warrior. You know what, Aries? This is so funny because actually these cards are transforming into these. And this is actually this card here that transformed into something new. I mean, see, look at that. It went from you're a true spiritual warrior to, look at that. Forged in spirit, you're a warrior of light. See what's happening to you? You're taking what you already have, what you already know, but you're refining it to something more powerful and profound. My goodness. And that only happens when you can rest more, relax more, ease up. Spirit doesn't want you to feel burdened by everything. Spirit wants to take the load off of you. What else for Aries? And you can see why I'm having to redo these cards. They're all old and messed up, but anyhow. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. You are putting the pieces of the puzzle together and are seeing or will see the picture, okay? You do have profound, and I keep using this word right now, profound. It's just, there's something profound right now that's going on. You can hear the unspoken word. You can hear the ancient ones. Remember I said that the ancient ones are walking beside you. You know, you also might feel that you're picking up on other people's thoughts, feelings, you know, whatever it is. You know, don't get too overly involved with that because, you know, that can be taxing on your energy, whether you realize it or not. So we want to use that at the time where it's needed the most. But in the meantime, you do hear Spirit's guidance. You do hear angels. You do hear ancient ones. You hear something that is natural and rare to you. And this is what you're doing. You're honoring that moment. How can you hear the unspoken words from even your own ancient self if we feel like we have to be in battle mode all the time? You know? What else? Spirit is asking you to really let Spirit take care of something for you. Yeah, temptation can lead astray. So where do we feel that we might get tempted to take control, maybe to pursue, or maybe, you know, something else? So let's get a little bit more about this temptation can lead astray for Aries. Because you are putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And you're going to have to take charge in this area of filling up something in your life. So, okay, this one, okay. The temptation that could lead you astray is, you know, for some of you, take it if it resonates and how it resonates for you, because there's like two stories. Either you want to apologize because you might feel bad for doing something bad, but really you're not. You know, because there's something that you're honoring about this spiritual warrior, okay? You didn't come into this world getting a textbook saying this is exactly how spiritual warriors do their thing here on planet Earth. No. You have to literally spark a whole new trail. And so there may be something here where, you know, maybe we want to overdo it with someone. Maybe we want to people please in some way. But for some of you Aries, the other situation is, you know, you get an apology here, but for something's going on with that apology that it may make you, you know, I don't know, is it settling, or is it, you know, going back to something? I mean, we can take apologies, but we can just let it rest and see what time can tell you about these apologies. So let's get a little bit more, because it says be open to apologies that may come your way. We might need to get a little bit more though, Aries, because, you know, for some of you Aries, this could offer healing and you may be tempted to close your heart off to this, okay? So let's get a little bit more about this for Aries. Temptation can lead astray. Be open to apologies that may come your way. Let's get more about that. Yeah, something is going to try to lure you back into something you already know. So if it's old and worn out and familiar, and you already know you're really done with that, then that's it. There's no question about that. You are being guided to put your energy somewhere else. And remember that channel message about what Spirit was saying. Spirit is gifting you this opportunity to redirect your passion. And things are going to be picking up quite quickly here. So you don't want to feel like you are overburdening yourself either, right? So make sure that you have space. Right now it's about sitting in space. Yes, I know it says fill in the gaps, but you're filling in the gaps with something that is, you know, it's filling, but it still allows space at the same time. Because things are going to be picking up here. You know, you're going to be receiving spiritual assistance. So you've got to pay close attention. What else? Never feel the need to compete with others or feel that you have to prove something. You're the proof. A new outcome is forming. Be ready. That can also, for some of you, that could lead you to astray here, because we might feel that we have to prove something, or we feel that we need to hurry something along, Aries, you know, and I know that can be hard, you know, for some of you Aries, right? Because you are the cardinal sign, your fire sign, your leader. I mean, you know, I'm freaking Aries. My sun is Aries. I understand it. And I understand the passion. And I also understand how important, though, it is, Aries, as a fellow Aryan, to honor your passion, to honor your fire, you know, to take good care of it, right? To not allow it to burn you out. It was only practice. Yeah, it's because you have taken something old and turning it into something new. You've hit a level of something here where, you know, did we get that message? You're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It was only practice. Like you're understanding something. It's like you're getting a second round of something here, or a second chance is what it seems like. It's preparation. I mean, we even have this message, be prepared. This is, I mean, it was only practice. Yeah, the angels want to help you with anything that you could be ruminating on, especially when it comes to change. You know, the thing about change, I know it can be difficult, but there's something about ask the angels here to help clear the ruminating thoughts for your own health. Now, when we think about ourselves, and not just, you know, thinking that we can't control our thoughts, because you can, it just, you know, for some of you, I know you know this, but, you know, even a person that, you know, seems enlightened or seems really good at mastering their thoughts, they still have battles. But we do have to be in this place where we have to be a great steward of our own mind. The most painful part about change is the resistance to change. Now, I sense the death card here. This is, you know, water sign, specifically the zodiac sign of Scorpio. So just take that how it resonates for you. But we're ruminating on something we can't change. I feel that's what it is. So be careful, Aries, on something that could tempt you to change something that can't be changed. Okay? Because Spirit wants you to be at peace. Remember, you're redirecting your fire somewhere else. This is the gift that Spirit is giving to you. This is the full moon of release. This is what you get to release. What else? So no more feeling trapped in one's own thoughts. Maybe for some, not feeling trapped in your own cycles or patterns too, right? That feels repeating too much. We got exercise. Spirit's like saying, exercise is essential right now. You got this whole thing about rest. You got a thing about exercise. So exercise what feels good to you. You know, what physical activity feels good to you, right? We have this thing about filling in the gaps. Could be a healthy walk. It could be biking, roller skating, rollerblading. I mean, I don't know. What's your exercise? And it doesn't, and this is the thing too, don't make it, and I'm not saying that you would, but some of you Aries, I feel that you need to hear this. Don't make it something horrendous. It has to be fun. It's just getting, you know, what it's doing is actually because you hold, okay, Aries, you right now, you got so much fire going on with you. So we are needing to take some of that fire and channel it through some type of physical exercise, because you're transmuting that fire energy, and through some type of physical exercise, you may witness new ideas, new inventions, or you just feel that final release because you're more in tune with your energetic system that goes along with your physical system. You are learning more right now about tapping in and embracing the unseen and feeling safe in that. Emerging of true realities begin. I am getting a butterfly spirit for you right now too. You know, pay attention to butterflies that just appear for you, whether it's, you know, through a visual of something on a screen or maybe a billboard or real life. It's signifying the merging of what you've become. You might feel a little alone, you know, you might be that little single butterfly flying around, you know, peekaboo. That's why I was seeing that butterfly kind of doing a peekaboo. I see you. So know that a merging of two realities began. This is why you're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. This is why, again, it's important to stay patient and silence, okay? Because you're seeing it coming together. I feel that for some of you Aries, it's gonna, you know, the thing is to allow it to come together without feeling you have to rush it to come together, okay? What else? What's meant for you won't close, Aries. Something was only practice here, you know, so put this in your own situation. Was it a relationship? Was it some other type of important fulfillment for you? Was it your career? What was it? But also, isn't it good to know that what's meant for you will always be available? Always for you? What else? Aw, Aries. Lucky and magical times are ahead. And yes, you see, oh my goodness, look at this. It says, in time, all your wounds will heal and transform into beauty. You know, we were just talking about that transmuting that fire energy, turning it into something else, redirecting that. But also I was talking about your own powerful transformation, that butterfly. See, butterfly is your spirit guide right now during this full moon. And you have transformed into beauty. See, forged in spirit, you're a warrior of light. So why not embrace things getting lighter for you? That's what spirit wants you to accept and honor and embrace. Lucky and magical times are ahead because you're not resisting this. You're not resisting allowing wounds to heal. Who cares how long it's going to take? Know that it heals in time. So have patience with yourself, right? The ruminating thoughts or feelings. What else? Okay, I don't know why. You know, there's like an old is it hopscotch game? Maybe for some of you there's something with that with exercise, you know? Go hopscotch, you know? Do, 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 boop, 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 boop. Anyhow, okay, yeah, this might be a hard time right now. Okay, right now, what you're doing is you're powerfully being resilient towards negative thinking. When things are going wrong, shift your focus on what's going right. When you do that, you're changing the energy. You're helping the merging of a new reality to begin. You know, apologize about these cards. They're really bad. Anyhow, when when things are going wrong, focus on what's going right. That's going to help you keep threading and weaving that new reality, because you do want that new reality. This is a blessing for you. Oh, look at this. It's a good time to join clubs, start a new hobby or project with others. See? Fill in the gaps with a new routine. Maybe you want to learn something. I mean, it could be something, you know, plants, crafting, maybe something with cars, maybe something with a sport, maybe something with crystals, maybe something with herbs. Whatever it is, Aries, you're going to be joining others. You know, I was getting this thing about an encounter or encounters, right? It's like, you know, birds of a feather flock together. You become a butterfly, you know. So now that you've become a butterfly, it's hard to communicate to caterpillars, okay? Because they're not there yet. What else? And that's okay. Oh, you are manifesting something new. So let's get a little bit. Okay, this is where you're redirecting your fire energy. Let's get more about time to manifest something new. And also with this patience and silence, Spirit is saying don't feel like you have to, you know, talk or ask too many questions. Something is going to come to you in silence. So whether it's a new vision, a new goal, a new inspiration, I mean, whatever it is, it'll come to you in silence. Opportunity. You're going to receive what you need to manifest something new. It will become available. So this is basically what it is. You're at magician energy, or you will be. And so resources are just going to appear. Ideas will just come to you. The opportunity that you want or that you're after will always be available because it's right here. Let's continue. Okay, your balance. Now, there's something here about a situation has not expired. So we're going to have to get some more about this. And then, yes, you're balanced here. So let's get a little bit more about the situation has not expired. It's like something that you might have felt like was not going to work out, or maybe, you know, see, you got to give something a little bit of time here. Give something a little breathing room. Now, I'm going to also say for some of you Aries, if you've just been completely burnt out on something, maybe it was an important passion of yours or something, give yourself a little time to get reignited again. The situation has not expired. What's important for Aries souls to know about the situation has not expired? You know what? You're a blessing to the world, no matter how big or small you think you are or have done or have an impact. You're not yet done being a blessing to the world. My goodness, that's so cute and beautiful. Yes, you're balanced. Quit questioning yourself. Okay, just because you get thrown off balance once in a while doesn't mean, you know, it's going to mess things up. You're thinking too hard about it. See this alone time as preparation time. Some of you, you're questioning whether you're balanced or not because you're feeling like you've been carrying all the weight or have to do something all by yourself. But this alone time is time where Spirit is saying, draw to me closer, Aries. I have things to share with you that will come from the unseen. But you got to go into the unseen first. It's not on the outside of you. But go ahead, Aries, and enjoy the outside things too. Go do what makes you feel young and free, you know, whatever it is, or innocent, I should say, or just in the moment. Is it drawing? Is it coloring? And is it listening to music? Is it nurturing your pets? Is it nurturing, you know, your plants? See this alone time as preparation time. Look at that first card. A new outcome is forming. Be ready. Yeah, because you're in the magician energy here. So anything literally is going to pop up. And it's going to be something completely new that you didn't expect. What else? Turn this into a healthy competition for yourself. Oh, yes. And so, Aries, you're doing something right now where you're not being led astray here by putting your attention on what others are doing, or perhaps maybe for some of you, you might be comparing your old self to your new self. So take that if it resonates. But right now in this moment, and what you've been doing you've already been turning something into a healthy competition for yourself. Now you got to just be ready here. Don't be afraid to express yourself. So Spirit is saying, turn something into a competition where you're standing out and not hiding what is so rare and true for you. You're not second guessing yourself. You're expressing the way that you want to look, and talk and feel. And so Spirit is saying, practice this. Just practice just doing you, being you, right in this moment. You're becoming you're pretty much just becoming a better version of yourself each and every day. Plan on act on what you see coming, but stay mindful in the present, because something is going to manifest that will help you take that new manifestation and make and build plans upon that. But right now, Spirit doesn't want you to ruminate on the past or in the future, right? Because those are two eternities that you have no control over anyways, but you do have the control on how you're responding to this moment right now in life. So whatever you've got going on with, your work or your friends or your money or other relationships, your goals, your whatever, your path here that you're planning and acting on. Know what you got to work with and then just work with that. And then don't worry about, the other things, that go beyond that time frame. What else? Because Aries, did we get that card did we get a card about spiritual acceleration? Because that's signifying that things are going to be speeding up, and I felt like we did. I thought we did, but I don't know why I can't find it right now, this second. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, you know what, Aries? You might be you might have already come out of this, or you're realizing that comparing yourself to your old self or to someone else or what others are doing is not working in your favor. This is why you're realigning and repositioning yourself, and Spirit is going to reposition you too in a place where you can just be you. The thing is like, there's something about you not giving in to other people being jealous of you, or maybe even, maybe you're feeling envious of others in some way, shape, or form. You're turning this into a healthy competition for you. Let's get more about this, because I feel this could lead astray as well. But let's just get more. What's meant for you won't close. Yeah, control it by shifting your thoughts up. Don't let something or someone bother you at this time. And for some of you, if you don't resonate with this, then you may need to just watch out for, the flare of egos or something, like someone trying to up one you, or, whatever it is, okay? But I do see that, there's something here where, I get it, Aries. You might be, not just feeling so awesome about things, and it's so easy to think that everyone else's or another's life is going good, or remember, you're going at the speed that spirit built you at, not what others are going. What else? You got to say no to something here. What is this no with this exclamation mark here? What did it land on? Your true? Okay. You got to say no to something, because there's something about you not feeling, okay, I don't know how to say this. Like, it's in a way, I don't want to trigger you, but some of you might get into a place where it feels, you almost feel so scared or desperate in a way that you may, do something here. So it's like, you got to just kind of ride that uncomfortable wave just a little bit longer here. You may need to tell others no. So let's get a little bit more about this. No exclamation here for Aries, please. Yeah. Yeah, don't burden yourself with someone. Not everyone can handle your light. Aries, you just have to realize, this is not just you. All of these light workers around the world have to deal with this. Your light triggers their darkness. Or how should I say, your light irritates their demons. Okay, take it how you want to. Not everyone can handle your light, your truth, your honesty, your rare light. You're a warrior of light. You bring power without saying anything. This is the reason why Spirit wants you to get out of your head of falling for the trap of feeling that you have to prove something. You're already God's proof. Yeah, look at that. Continue. Oh, I love this. Continue walking your path so you can find spiritual fulfillment, or continue your path of spiritual fulfillment. Take what resonates for you. What else? Yeah, you deserve better, so allow it to come by having patience. But not by not dwelling on something or someone. I keep getting the word dwelling, and we did have that word ruminating. So whatever it is you're dwelling on, know that's an energy cord that might be just trying to drain you. Like I literally see something or someone, because of their energy so attached, is like plugging into you and like draining you. You know, it's like, what are those people? Well, I'm sure it still goes on, it still goes on these days, but like someone siphoning someone's gas. You know, that's what it seems like. Play while you wait for your blessings, Aries. See? Play, heal. That will help you get rest too. Play while you wait for your blessings. What else? Nope, that is actually it, Aries. So before we end the reading, Aries, let's find out one more thing. Let's find out what Spirit wants you to release right now to open space for the blessing this full moon brings. So what does Aries need to release to open the space for blessings that the full moon brings? Oh, wow. Okay. I would say, Aries, there may be a dream or a vision that you might be holding tight onto. Spirit's saying release your grip on that just for a moment. That there's some type of goal that you have a grip on. Somehow it's like, rah. Spirit is like, let it ease up on that for a second here. Because there's new dreams, there's new visions that are coming through that are really important for you to take hold of. And so, yes, you're releasing things, ideas, people, whatever it is, so that you can go faster on your own for now. So don't be afraid to do something on your own for right now, especially because it is important for your dreams and your visions that heaven is bestowing on you. That it's not about heaven giving you these dreams and visions, Aries. This is something that your soul made a promise to itself to fulfill. You've already encoded with dreams and visions. But it might be getting skewed by something here or someone, if we're not careful about some type of, codependent situation, or maybe feeling fearful of doing something on your own. Okay? Because you are being blessed during this full moon. Now, I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.